Hey folks, Wrath coming at you with another one. Been getting tons of questions from the last video that I put out on Leo's Awakening about what his gear was, how far the Awakening system was. So I want to give a quick shout out to Indrazen from NA Server 72 for the following gear setup. His Leo is Awakened to level 9. So what I'm going to do is going to go through the gear, some of the decisions for the gear that was made, and then demonstrate a really high level clip at the end of the video that basically kills flat out an Artemis team very reliably. So the name of the game here is really how do you make Leo close to or immortal as much as possible. And so the focus is going to be on DR, the focus is going to be on HP, the focus is going to be on crit damage reduction. So as I cycle through these gear sets and items, I want you to pay particular attention to the substats that we have of choice here. So again, high focus on HP, high focus on DR, high focus on crit damage reduction if you're able to get it. The one item that I do really want to call out here is the helmet and the boots. So depending on where your Leo is in terms of awakening and evolution, you might be able to get away with HP percent boots versus DR boots. If you don't have great gear and you don't have a high enough awakening or a high enough immortal level, you can opt for DR boots. And then finally, I do want to say that if you're exclusively picking Leo in this case for PvP, for endgame high-level PvP, a crit damage reduction helm helps immensely. Final point on the gear is if you're able to squeak in some substats that are attack based, of course that helps since Leo does damage based on attack. Okay, so let's switch gears here to demonstrate the awakening level. Endra's got him at 9 and he's put a very heavy focus on the right side of the tree. Reason here is because a lot of the damage mitigation happens on the right side. So A7 will have a significant damage reduction. A9 will also have a significant damage reduction, especially for ranged heroes. So Leo in total is going to be taking like 45% less overall damage coming his way. And so if you're looking at building a very heavy PvP focused Leo build, I would say go along the right side of the tree. If you have enough dust, of course, you can max out the left as well. I currently don't, and I don't think Andra did as well. So let me take a moment to talk about the specific setup of this team and why it works so well. First and foremost, you will notice that there is a Samael in this team versus a typical endgame team that is Vanguard focused that might have a Korra. A huge emphasis here. So reason Samael is being picked versus Korra is because of the following. And I think it's tested and proven, but Samael's death does not trigger the regenerative shield ability of Rebecca, whereas Korra's death does. So let me say that again. Samael's death does not trigger, or at least the very first two instances, do not trigger Rebecca's regenerative shield capabilities, whereas Korra's would. And so if you've got a team that is facing an endgame hunter team like this one, you want to squeak out as much advantage as possible away from them. Notice that near the end of the battle, the two heroes really that remain are going to be Leo because of his tanking capabilities, and then Samael due to his resurrection capabilities. So if you're really struggling with endgame vanguards against hunter assassin teams, I would say this would be a great choice for folks to pick almost a hard counter. The reliability of this is fairly high. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the following video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Shout out to Endra again. Catch you on the next one. Peace.